Don't you worry, because I have it all under control. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew, and I am a recovering alcoholic. We've been talking about some of those lies that we tell ourselves that I know I told myself quite often, actually, whenever I was at the height of my drinking career. I know sometimes I even told my family and other people, not just myself, but other people. We've been sharing about those lies over the last couple of days, and I thought of a couple more last night, another set of lies that I wanted to share today. Can't believe I didn't lead off with these. One of the biggest lies I told myself was I would just have just one drink. I'll only have just one drink. It's been a rough week. Maybe I had a rough day at work. Had a lot going on, and I would convince myself, hey, you know what? You deserve a drink. You can have just one. And I'd go buy a bottle having the full intent and desire to only have that one drink. But somewhere in the deepest, darkest recesses of my mind, I knew subconsciously, maybe suppressed memory or something, subconsciously, that it was going to be more than just one drink. And that's one of the ironies about all of this. Whenever we say these things like, oh, I'm going to have just one drink, or I'm going to stop tomorrow, we fully intend to keep to honor that promise. We fully intend to stop tomorrow, to have that one drink. We mean every word we say. But somewhere along the line, our addiction, or the drugs, the alcohol, they get back in the way and they say, you know what? I know you said that you can stop tomorrow. I know you said that you can have just that one drink, but man, you've been through a lot, right? That addiction starts talking to us. And so somewhere along the way, the vow, the promise, the statement, the declarative statement that we made to somebody, hey, I'm going to have just one drink, that goes away. I remember so many times, coming home from a long day at work, or had a hell of a work day or work week, maybe a hell of a baseball schedule. And I remember so many times telling my wife, telling my kids, telling myself, hey, you know what? You could have just one drink. You've been sober 6 months. You're doing good. Another lie that I used to tell myself, and I still have to keep this lie at the forefront of my mind. Another lie that I would tell myself is that I don't have a drinking problem. I have a management problem. This is a discipline problem. It's not a substance problem at all. No. No. It's a discipline problem. It's a management problem. And I remember telling myself that for many, many years. Matter of fact, as I've shared many times on these monologues, from 2013 to 2017, I was what we call a dry drunk. I'd stopped drinking. I wasn't working a program. I wasn't doing anything like that. None of that spiritual mahamba jamba. Still didn't believe in it. Nothing at all. But I was dry. I hadn't had a drink in over 4 years and 4 months. And then one night when we were on vacation, I broke a rib. And instead of going to the hospital, because I'm a cheap bastard, instead of going to the hospital and paying the out-of-network cost, I said, you know what? I'll just take some ibuprofen and I'll have a few shots of whiskey. That'll take care of the pain in my stomach, or in my rib cage. And lo and behold, I remember telling my wife and telling my kids, clearly remember saying, see, I've learned how to manage my drinking. I've learned how to control my drinking. I can't have just one or two. And matter of fact, that night, I remember having 2 drinks, and I set them down, and I was good. Until I wasn't good anymore. Matter of fact, that was in August of 2017. By November, the first week of November 2017, I remember thinking my favorite baseball team won the World Series that year. And I remember saying, hey, it's been since August. I've learned how to control this. I've learned how to manage my drinking. I've acquired that discipline that is necessary for me to control my drinking. You may think that you've acquired that discipline that is necessary to control your drinking or drugging. Guys, it is a slow, methodical, and progressive disease that we have. And it's something that we have to always be aware of, that our addiction will lie to us. It will convince us of the lie that, oh, you're doing good, you can have just one. Our addiction will convince us of the lie that, you know what, you figured out how to manage this thing. You're doing good now. You've got this. I know, like I said, August of 2017, I took those couple drinks. By November of 2017, I took a few more drinks. By January of 2018, I was back to drinking a full bottle each and every day. And I'm grateful today that I no longer longer have to live that way. And I want to encourage you, find that group of friends, find whatever program that it is that you think might work for you, find it and lock yourself into that. So with that being said, I'm out of time. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I cannot be any more appreciative. We'll be talking again soon. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.